Hey folks, Nas here. Another episode of Medieval Dynasty in the Oxbow.
Stole her.
Okay. Somebody stole something. Anyway, we are still in autumn. We've got the Oathkeeper quest. You can see it there in the top right of the screen. We've got to go talk to Gorazd. I want to go and do a little bit of hunting today. Looks like we've got about 3 Wysent down here. Potentially 4. I did start this video once already, but only 1 Wysent had spawned in. It was weird. It's like I didn't have any animals or something, so I reloaded my game. I didn't do a save or nothing. I just went back to the previous save. Okay, got that one down. Let's see if we can get these other 3 down. I want to get this hunting done, and then that way we can go to town and start working on this Oathkeeper quest. Oh my goodness, I'm out of stamina. Let's get some stamina back. Now, there's also some Wysent, I believe, across the little river here. I think we're going to hunt them as well, only because we need the leather. Now, our hunters are only gathering like 11.5 leather a day, which, I mean, it's fine, I guess. Which is going to get us, you know, what, like 66, maybe 70 leather in a season just from them. I think we need a little bit more since those bags that we're selling take 2 leather each. All right, let's skin these guys up. Let's give Miss Donkey a call. We may end up having to load some stuff into her in her bags. We got. Oh, let's go grab these arrows before they disappear. Come on, pick it up. There's one down here. Quickly rolling down the hill. There's another one right there. Pick that up. Anybody else rolling down the hill? No? Looks like this one was stopped by a tree. Where's it at? Right there. Alright. Now let's skin these guys up. Skin. But anyway, our hunters are only gathering like 11.5 leather a day. And I'd like to have more. So we're having to supplement that. Now granted, we're also gathering the meat so we can make the potage, because we switched over to the potage. How full is she? Oh, she's kind of full. Let's put the leather on her. Oh, that encumbers her. She's already got stuff on her. Let's take just enough so she is not encumbered. There we go. Take 7 leather back. That way she is not encumbered. Because I don't want... Having her encumbered means that she moves slower. Having us encumbered does not hinder her as much. So let's head over here and see this. See, 1 Wysent, 2 Wysent just popped in. Is that it? 2? That's all I see. Alright, let's get off Miss Donkey. Let's go ahead and hunt these 2 Wysent down so we can get the leather and meat from them. Come on, load it up. I don't know why it wasn't loading the bow there. I know the other bow broke. There we go, we got that one down. Gotta watch for wolf, because sometimes there's wolf in this area. Let's go ahead and get this guy. I'm a little closer than I would like to be. Let's see if we can get him. Maybe one more. There we go. Good job. Okay. Skin this guy. We got a couple of arrows laying on the ground here. Let's go ahead and pick these up. We get too much farther. Where's the other one? There it is. And let's go back and skin this one up. All right. We are definitely encumbered, but that's okay. I want to make sure, let's make sure the bronze arrows are all stacked. Let's put these iron arrows in the quiver. And let's head back to Miss Donkey very slowly and go drop this stuff off in the village. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Whew. Voice crack there. Holy cow, I thought I was beyond that. Anyway, we got 67 leather from those Wysant. Plus we got a little bit on Miss Donkey. So let's go and grab that off of her. Whoops, no, I didn't want to get on. Figures, push the wrong buttons the wrong way. And then we got 83 on Miss Donkey. So that's good. Good deal. We got 140 something leather from what, 5 Wysant? That's good. So that way we can make how much leather we got now? We got 193 leather. So with what the hunters are gathering right now, we can make 100 more bags next season. So that's not too bad. I think we do pretty good, especially with the other items that we end up collecting along the way with bandits and, you know, loot stuff. That's not too bad. Also, we've got a bunch of cabbage laying on the floor here. I mean, I could probably put it in here. How heavy is that, actually? There's 300 cabbage. I can make 100. I can make 100 potage. Nope, not the potage. Where's the cabbage? There it is. Can I put that in there? 60? Yeah, I can put that in there. That's good. And can I put this last bit in there? That's 200. Ooh, that's too heavy. Okay. Can I put all... Is it going to let me put all of that in there? No. It did not let me put all that in there. Okay. For a second there, I thought it was going to let me put it all in there. We'll put as much as we can. And then we can drop the rest on the floor. And then what we can do is come back in here and we can make a bunch of potage up to sell next season as well. So whatever you can do basically to empty villagers, empty vendors of their coin is always good. But we like to stick with the bags and then the potage. So what, we sell the potage for like 20 coins a piece or something like that. Is that right? Yeah, so it's listed for 40. Now, granted, we'll sell it for a little bit more because we have the barter skill maxed out. So we'll get 30% more out of it, which is good. Alrighty, let's head to... Where are we going? Looks like we're going to Pistovia. Yes. Let's head to Pistovia and talk to Gorzad. Gorzd? I'm pronouncing it wrong. Everybody knows it. Alrighty, we are in Pistovia. I believe this guy we're supposed to be talking to, looks like he might be in this building here. No. Is he outside the fence? Is he up on... Hang on, let's see. Where's our guy? Like, oh, he's right there. How did I miss him? Whoa. Oh, that was lucky. All right, let's go talk to this guy. Mr. Gorzd. Gorz? Maybe the D is silent or maybe the Z is silent. Who knows? Somebody knows. The guy that has this name knows, but I don't. Alrighty, let's talk with this gentleman. Welcome. Why the serious look? I bring some bad news from Derwan. The promised goods, including the smelting ores, were stolen. Oh no. Stolen? What do you mean by that? We were told to retrieve them at a selected meeting place, but we've only encountered bandits and empty containers. That's some strange stuff, you're saying. Pistovia's market was recently flooded with with new goods. They've matched the ones promised by our quartermaster. Interesting. Are you certain? Without a shadow of a doubt. But I was expecting to get them personally rather than fighting for my share on the main square. I've lost more coin than I wished to, but at least I could finally get to work. So he ended up having to buy the materials that were stolen from the location that we were sent out to retrieve them from. Someone's trading with the bandits right under our noses. How could they get here so fast? Derwan had no idea about that. I wonder how they got here so fast. His name wouldn't be Lubos, would it? Let's see. Number 3. Someone's done the hard work for us. Great. No, it's not great. Let's see. Someone's trading with the bandits right under our noses. Let's go with number 1. Trading with the bandits right under our noses. If that's the only way, then why not? These are harsh times. I was sure delivery was done under Derwan's watch. His apprentice boy was hanging around the stock that day. That's not shocking at this point. Lubos will have a lot of explaining to do. The boy is unpredictable. Derwan's getting old. He can't handle his apprentice, and it's the first time the resource flow got out of his control. Doesn't seem promising to me. Thank you for your observation. I'll warn Derwan. Well. How am I not shocked?
Silent killer.
Alrighty, let's head in here and talk to Mr. Derwan. Tell him what's going on. Can we find him? Is he in the infirmary? No, he's standing right here. Mr. Derwan. I hope he handled those news well. The goods are already in town. They had been distributed before we went to the meeting spot. How come you and Lubos were the only ones who knew about the meeting? Yes, you're right. Well, that's your answer, Lubos. Another question is, why did he walk me right into the bandits' hands? I gave him the coin a few days earlier. He must have made the deal earlier alone. He tricked me, betrayed me. Are you shocked at this point? Don't forget, he tried to kill me and make a profit selling the goods at higher prices, or number 3, and turned everything into chaos as he always does. It shouldn't be surprising that Lubos tried to kill me, because he also tried to have the 2 gentlemen that were arguing over the guy's daughter try to kill each other, so he wasn't to blame, because he's the one that was sneaking out with the guy's daughter, not the friend. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Turned everything into chaos as he always does. Let's go for the money. Typically, when you hit people in the money spot, it hurts a lot more. And made profits selling the goods at a higher price. Let's see. Over time, I became a very tolerant and forgiving person, but it didn't change my core. I will never stomach traitors. They disgust me. I've seen some gruesome crimes during my service in my war band, but the most discouraging and condemned of them all was treason. Lubos has finally awoken the side of you he wanted to see. He finally got what he deserved. I don't know that he's gotten anything yet, because he definitely deserves something, but not what he's gotten. Let's see. You were letting him slide out of trouble too many times. You're finally making some sense. Yeah, I'm going to go with number 3. You're finally making some sense. I won't give him the satisfaction of putting me off balance. Come with me. I need to see the storage with my own eyes. It's next to my house, damn it. Lead the way. Okay, well, let's, oh, he's running. Oh, well, okay. Well, we'll run and get stuck on everything along the way. Listen to the conversation. I'm listening. Lubos, I'm surprised. Oh, shoot, I can't read it quick enough. What do you mean, Quartermaster? Everything is under control. I've learned that the batch of goods arrived at town earlier than expected. You're behind it. Of course it did. As far as I know, each of the times reached... Why is this not red? We can hear the villagers talking all the time. Let's see. They're also overlooked by the Castilian, distributed to people for a proper price. Everything happened behind my back. Why wasn't I notified? It's betrayal on your own master. You intended to give them only to a handful of townspeople. Isn't that cheating? You have a chance to acquire them all. Might be better quartermaster than you realize. What? Lubos? A quartermaster? No. Let's see. Derwan. I know my people better than anyone in this town. Let's see. How do you decide the most in need and who's not? Oh my God, this is just a back and forth argument. I wish, if you had to listen to this, I wish it was a spoken dialogue, like the random villagers and their conversations, because you're literally told to listen, but now you've got to read this, and it is going by fairly quickly. I know I've stopped reading it because it's all broken when I do. I don't read fast enough, and I apologize for that, but it is what it is. And I know if I'm having trouble keeping up with it, I know there's others that are having trouble keeping up with it. So I have to say this should be a spoken dialogue. So Derwan's telling Lubos about Lubos's dad and the promise that Derwan made to him to keep Derwan safe and help him if needed. Okay, I missed the last part. Talk to Lubos. All right, well, let's talk to Lubos. Maybe this will sum everything up for us. Let's see. It looks like you survived your encounter with the bandits. Well, no help from you, you little prick. It looks like you recovered to full strength, but lost your job. Yes, I'm quite fine, but that's impressive. There's more to you than just a farmer and a hunter, after all. You got away with your wrongdoing one last time. What now? You can call yourself lucky that Derwan stayed calm and stepped away. What's your next great plan? Let's go number one. You got away with your wrongdoing one last time. What now? That I don't know yet. I came here to learn everything about military life. Derwan was the only way I could get a glimpse of that, but he didn't want to share anything. I don't respect the man. I thought he was testing me with all those dull tasks. I returned the favor and tested his patience, hoping to see some of that old vicious warrior. So you were trying to fucking piss him off? Excuse my language. Holy cow. This guy has just totally irritated me. Let's see. It's not a sign of weakness to ask questions whenever you want to learn something new. Keep in mind that it's better to ask the way than go astray. I would kind of have to agree with that. Let's see. I think controlling one's feelings is one of the basic qualities of a soldier. Derwan is a good example. That's a good lesson for you. Okay. Life on the trail has taught you that you have to fight for everything. Not every aspect of life is a battle. Yeah. Number 2, I think controlling one's feelings is the basic qualities of a soldier. Derwan is a good example. That's a good lesson for you. I like number 2. Let's go with that. It always bugged me. You never know what he might be hiding beneath his stoic appearance. His patience is almost provoking. Yeah, I don't know. I have to say that this quest line, as good as it has been for the most part, there's been a few little hiccups here and there that I kind of disagreed with, but it's a good storyline. I kind of like it enough, but the character of Lubos and all of his actions have absolutely gotten under my skin and have irritated me. It's probably irritated me because I have experienced something similar to this in my past. That's probably what has happened, why I'm so irritated with this quest line. But anyway, this makes me wonder how much Derwan and my father were alike. Could a mindless killer following orders have a soft side? I thought that made you weak. Yeah, I don't think so. Don't dwell on the past. Use what you've learned here and move on. The land needs capable men to defend it. Stay if you like. No. But remember that Derwan's special treatment of you is over. No, I am not going to invite him to stay because he can't be trusted. He's done his own thing. It's affected too many people. You need to leave. Don't dwell on the past. Use what you've learned here and move on. There's nothing for me to do in this backwater anymore. Maybe Derwan would give me his backing. That way, one of the lords from neighboring lands would recruit me to his troops. No, I don't think Derwan... Well, I can't say what Derwan's going to do or would do. I don't agree that he would give you backing or should give you backing. I think you need to earn... I think you need to earn your own backing. Show yourself to other people what you can do. Don't rely on somebody else to give you an attaboy to the neighbors. You've got the nerve to even think about it. But if he gets rid of you this way, then maybe he will agree. You're not so bad in the end. Too bad I wished you death. Yeah. Too bad. Let's end on a positive note. Be well. Positive note. Yeah. Lucky I didn't punch you back in the damn head, you turd. Okay. Alrighty, talk to Derwan. Where's Derwan? Where's he at? He's back over here. All right. It's getting dark. Let's see if we can talk to Derwan. Where's he at? Over here under the tree. Let's pull out our torch. It is getting dark. Yeah, he's got his arms folded. He's pissed. He's mad. I don't blame him. Yes, I talked to Lubos. He's going to leave Pistovia for good. Perhaps this will be the best. I did what I could to make him useful, but I couldn't make him work against his will. He's meant for other things. Yeah, just not here. I heard him say he needed one last favor from you. It was about your backing to join the retinue. Am I reading that right? Retinue? And fight for one of the neighboring lords. Okay. Why would I do that? I agree. Why would you do that? Why am I even mentioning this? Let's see. Think about it from a different angle. Wait a minute. We're going to bat for Lubos to have Derwan give him a good recommendation to the neighbors. Let's see. You get rid of the problem once and for all. Yeah, but if he goes to the neighboring village or whatever and joins their army under your word and then pulls the same antics, that puts a bad light on you with the neighbors. No. The lad has always shown an interest in the military. He might be good a good fit. I don't think so. He's a freaking weasel. Let it be the last favor sealing your promise made to his father. End it with a good deed. I think Derwan's already done the good deeds. He gave the kid a job. He gave him multiple chances to straighten up, and he just didn't do it. He kept pushing buttons. This is one of those situations where I don't necessarily agree with the quest line. We don't have enough options. You're not actually given the option to agree with Derwan. You're only given the option to talk Derwan into giving a good report to the neighboring community so Lubos could join them, rather than agreeing with Derwan, not giving the good reputation, allowing Lubos to learn his lesson, truly learn his lessons, and earn his own key without any help from anybody. I wish that was an option, but it's not my storyline. So out of these three choices, I don't agree that Lubos would probably be a good fit in the military. Maybe, but I don't think so. I'm going to go with number 3. I think it's probably the better of the three choices. Let it be the last favor sealing your promise made to his father. End it with a good deed. Jurgis is tormenting me from beyond his grave again. I will think about that. For the sake of my old comrade, I just hope I won't regret that and make new enemies. That's what I'm thinking right there. Is he's going to give him a good reputation. Lubos is going to screw up, and then the neighboring village is going to have look at Derwan in a bad light, or again create new enemies. I'll leave you with that thought. Thank you. Your help and patience were beyond measure, and I was blinded by keeping a promise I couldn't fulfill. I am sorry for that. Apologies accepted. Be well. I'm glad that's over. We all make mistakes. Take care. Apologies accepted. Be well. I'm just going to go with number 1. Keep it diplomatic. There we go. 1250 dynasty reputations. Hot diggity dog. Okay. That was... It was a long quest line. It was a very long quest line for sure. Medieval marketing. Oh, we got to wait for the next season. That's right. And stay vigilant. Look for ways to make the Oxbow a better place. Let's go to completed. The story quests. Where is it? Right down here. So it started here with the quartermaster's apprentice, which was a decent, it wasn't long, it wasn't terribly long, but it was decent. But then we had this one here, which was huge. This was a huge quest line. I mean, props to whichever the devs came up with this quest line and stuff. It was a good quest line. But I also feel that the quest line it could actually be lengthened a little bit. And there are certain places in it that could have a couple of different options than what we're given. Because there were a few times to where during the quest line, you were given like multiple options, but each option led to the same outcome. So you weren't really given any choices. You were just given choices on how to say it. Which I don't know that any of the other choices would have had a little bit different outcome. Maybe. Now, the offer to keep Lubos here rather than send him on his way probably would have given a different outcome. But there were some of these others that were like, you like with Derwan. We're like, here at the end, we're talking to Derwan, letting him know that Lubos was hoping to get like a recommendation to the neighboring village to join the military, blah, blah, blah. You were only given 3 options, and each of those options were trying to convince Derwan to give him a decent recommendation. There wasn't an option to agree with Derwan to not give the recommendation. So there were a few times within this entire quest line that I think that there should have been the opposite intent, rather than just giving you choices for one outcome. There should have been 2 outcome options. But the quest is really long. I like it. It reminds me, it does remind me of the Elwyn quest line. That was quite lengthy, but it wasn't. I don't think the Elwyn quest line was all one quest like this. I think it was kind of broken up into a couple of different elements, but it was lengthy, but it was good. I enjoyed the Elwyn quest line in the valley. I enjoyed this one, but it got me riled up for sure. I mean, it hit some emotional strings, you know, probably because I've encountered people like that before in the past, and those people irritated me. So, but anyway, I think we're going to call this an episode. I appreciate everybody joining me today. If you are liking these episodes, definitely hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I greatly appreciate it. Special thank you to my members. You should be able to see them on the screen now, and we will see you folks in the next one. You take care and happy hunting.